Back pain is something that happens to almost everyone over the age of 25. Even if you stretch and work out regularly, use CBD rubs or other products that experts recommend helping your sore back. The American Chiropractic Association says that about 31 million Americans have low back pain at any given time, ACA. And it makes sense that this pain, like any other pain, could make it hard to do physical things, like working out, carrying groceries, or even having sex. So, if you've been having back pain and it's starting to get in the way of your sex life, you might be looking for some sex positions that are still comfortable for you and your partner. If something doesn't feel good, the first thing you should do is stop and switch positions. Don't play through the pain in sex. It doesn't pay off. And if you have back pain in bed all the time, check in with your doctor and ask what he or she would suggest. It might feel embarrassing, but medical professionals have probably heard it all before and only want to keep you and your partner from hurting more. The next step is to talk to your partner and figure out which positions will work best for each of you. It's easy to see how the limitations caused by back pain could cause stress that could hurt a relationship. When one partner is in pain, it can be hard for the other person to understand what they are going through. Robert Duvall, DPT for Spine Health says, "The bad things that pain is doing to a couple's sex life can sometimes spread to other parts of their relationship. It's important to communicate well. If you don't, one partner might think you don't want to be close because you don't want to do sexual things. This can lead to feelings of rejection and resentment. Other than that, if you and your partner want to find the best positions for your bodies and the pains and aches you both have, here are a few ideas. Doggy style. Doggy style can be a great way for both the person receiving and the person penetrating to get the most control over the angles they are in. For the partner being penetrated, you can choose to stand or kneel, adjusting depending on where you might be experiencing strain. For the person on the receiving end, you can choose to be on your hands, elbows, or over a wedge pillow for a bit more comfort. This can help a lot if you feel pain when you bend forward or sit down. Spooning. Spooning is the favorite position of lazy people for many reasons. It's a low-impact way to hang out without anyone having to work too hard. If you let the partner who is penetrating come in from behind and use pillows and cushions to make sure everyone feels as supported as they need to, you can get great grinding sensations and deep penetration without overextending anyone. Missionary. Missionary position is another great move for beginners that can be changed to help sore bodies. It is also one of the easiest ways to keep your back supported. Using a pillow, especially a nice lumbar support pillow made for sex, or a rolled up towel, you can give your partner's lower back a little more support. Keeping your lower back supported and not flat against the bed can help you bend your back and feel less pain. However, if your penetrating partner is the one with back pain, the missionary may not be the best move. Changed my favorites. This is true for pretty much any position you and your partner like, even if you don't have back pain. You can change a position to make it more comfortable, and you should do so. Think about how you move with your hips and knees instead of your spine, and pay as much attention as you can to positions that hurt you or your partner. For example, when you're on top, you might want to go for a comfortable grind instead of a bounce. And finally, you can always find a way to give and get pleasure, even if it's not through penetration. And no orgasm is worth causing you extra, unwanted, pain along the way. Best stretches for back pain in the lower back. The back is made up of many different parts, including bones, joints, ligaments, and muscles. ACA says, you can sprain ligaments, strain muscles, tear discs, and irritate joints, all of which can cause back pain. Back pain can be caused by sports injuries or accidents, but it can also be caused by something as simple as picking up a pencil off the floor. Back pain can also be caused or made worse by arthritis, bad posture, being overweight, and emotional stress. Back pain can also be caused directly by problems with the organs inside the body, such as kidney stones, kidney infections, blood clots, or bone loss. I've felt pain before, so I know what it's like. I've had chronic pain in my lower back for more than 10 years. I've tried everything, including over-the-counter medicine, massage, chiropractic care, stretching, foam rolling, and yoga, just to name a few. Most people do best with a regular pain management plan that includes a variety of treatments, but I swear by the following yoga-inspired stretches to keep my back flexible and pain-free. Cat-cow. Start on your hands and knees with a straight back. Take a slow breath in through your nose as you arch your lower back and stretch your pelvis and head toward the sky, cow pose. Slowly let out your breath as you move backward, tucking your pelvis under as you look toward your navel, cat pose. Each breath should take 3 counts. Keep going back and forth between cat and cow for 5 full times. Pose of a child. Start on your hands and knees with a straight back. Move your hips back over your heels and stretch your arms forward as far as you can comfortably go. Relax as much as you can into this pose. Let your pelvis feel heavy and sink into your heels. Hold for 10 seconds, then move forward onto your hands and knees. Or into cow pose, which involves arching your back and tilting your pelvis up, before sinking back into child's pose. Downward dog. Start on your hands and knees with a straight back. Then, tilt your pelvis up toward the sky and push through the balls of your feet as you lift your knees off the ground. Press your hips up toward the sky as you slowly straighten your arms and legs as much as you can. Let your head hang down freely between your arms. If you have tight hips, low back, and hamstrings, you might not be able to fully straighten your legs. Do what you can and try pedaling your legs back and forth to get a deeper stretch on each side by bending one knee, then the other, while straightening the opposite leg as much as you can. You should press your heels down, but they don't have to touch the ground. Plank. Back pain can be prevented by having a strong core, and the plank is one of the safest exercises to do when you have back pain because you don't have to move. Just put your head to your heels in a straight line. Start by putting your knees and forearms on the ground and holding for 10 to 30 seconds. As you get stronger, try doing the exercise with your legs spread out or in a high plank position. Work up to being able to hold each plank for a full minute. Cobra. Cobra helps build strength in the lower back while keeping the spine flexible. Stretch your legs out behind you and lie on your stomach. Put your palms on the ground in front of your chest, in line with your shoulders. Inhale through your nose as you press lightly through your palms and tighten your back to lift your chest and shoulders off the ground. After 3 seconds, slowly let go as you breathe out. Even though your palms are supporting you, you should use your back to lift your chest. 5 times, do the same thing. Spine twist is easy. Even when you're in pain, it's very important to keep your spine flexible, but I don't blame you if the thought of twisting too much makes you want to run for cover. Everyone can safely do the easy spinal twist. Just make sure to listen to your body and only twist as far as it will let you. Lay on your back with your arms out to the sides, knees bent, and feet flat on the ground. Look over your left shoulder, and then let your knees fall to the right, in a controlled way, as far as is comfortable while keeping your left shoulder rooted to the ground. The stretch should feel good in your left hip and low back. Hold for 5 seconds, then turn back to the middle and do it again on the other side. 3 to 5 sets should be done.